Friends, good morning. This is your boy Eze Anyang, reaching you from my location, whatever that location is. As you can see, I'm eating my cashew nuts. I'm crazy about these. I love them. Today is Monday, December 24th, 2018. Tomorrow is Christmas. Can't believe how fast, this Christmas came. Came along too fast for me. But here we are. This video, I'm making it short, but something that is very important, that I've been thinking about concerning our election in Nigeria. As you know, the election is fast approaching, and the campaign is heating up right now. All the candidates are making their final push, selling their platforms, selling whatever they believe in or what they're offering Nigerians, to, buy. But the problem I have with this, or our system in Nigeria, is are they really giving every candidate the opportunity to make themselves known or make himself known to the electorate? I don't think that is the case, because information reaching us was that some candidates were excluded from the upcoming presidential debate. And we can go back to the vice presidential debate, of which I believe only 5 candidates were allowed. You see, the problem we have in Nigeria is this huge wound that keeps growing and growing and growing. And it's self-inflicted. Self-inflicted. I think it's about time when we begin to heal these wounds. I do not understand for the life of me why all these candidates would declare, purchase their forms, make their intentions known, only to be told that they can't participate in a presidential debate. I find that, kind of like troubling. I don't know about you, or anybody that is watching this video. You tell me. I need your comments. I need to hear from you. It's not right. Because you're looking at individuals that have these media outlets. They are the same ones that are in the pockets of the politicians, of some candidates. So when you come to a situation where someone is included and is excluded, and you're not given a valid reason why they're excluded, from participating in a presidential debate, a lot of Nigerians, or all Nigerians, should start questioning that. Because when we talk about corruption, which is totally a different topic or subject that I'm going to tackle by itself in due time. When you talk about corruption, corruption has eaten deep into our core as a people, as a nation. And if we don't do anything quickly to address it, to put it where it needs to be so that we can move forward in our country as people, then we're in a lot of trouble. for someone like Moyole Shore, mind you, anything that I'm going to say is strictly my opinion. You can counter me, you can make your comments, or you can make your, feelings known. But let no feelings be hurt that I am saying what I believe. For someone like Omoyele Shore to be excluded from the presidential debate is unbelievable. The reason why I use his name, or I bring up his name, is because Shore has done something that has never, ever, ever been done in the history of Nigeria. For as long as our independence, I believe 58 years now, no one has done what this guy has done. He has declared his candidacy, and he has brought many Nigerians, especially the youth, along for the ride. And this is a ride, where he has clearly explained, or he has clearly stipulated, what he is going to do as president. This guy is doing town hall meetings. He's crisscrossing the whole country. He's crisscrossing the whole continent. He's in Australia. He's in the United States. He's in UK. He's in Canada. One individual. Town hall meetings. Nigerians are not used to that. Where you present yourself, talk to the people directly, face to face, and let them ask you questions. So he is doing something that is historically significant as far as Nigeria is concerned. And we can't take that for granted. So I am imploring on Nigerians, I'm imploring to all the people that have a stake in this election. And that is all of us. No one is excluded. That we must change the way we vet our candidates for any political office. We can't do it because, oh, this guy is so handsome, or because this guy speaks so eloquently, or because he is related to me. You look at all the candidates put together. If we have 100 candidates declaring for the presidency, vet all of them. Listen to all of them. Because that voice you are neglecting to listen to may be the voice that has the answers to all the troubling questions we have in that country. Listen to all of them, because for as long as I have lived here in America, I understand how this process works. That when you declare for your candidacy, you present your manifesto, people listen to you, ask you questions. Time will go on, when people will decide, or you will decide for yourself, whether you still have the staying power, whether people are buying, what you're selling. If they're not buying, then gradually you'll quit. But one thing I want Nigerian politicians to understand, or those who have declared for political office, those who have made their intentions known, quitting is not a crime in politics. There comes that time when you give yourself a nod, and say, you know what, I gave it a shot, it didn't work out. Now it's time for me to go, or now it's time for me to bow out, temporarily, and then you get to come back another day or another time and contest. This is how it's done. And you give everybody equal platform, equal opportunity, so that they can be heard. So please, the people who are making these decisions as far as who gets to participate in the electoral process of the whole country, Nigeria, should think twice. You should do a rethink. Do not let the wrath, the anger of Nigerians who have suffered for so long come upon you. Because when they begin to boycott, your stations and, the agencies and even the structures, that support them, then you're out of business. And then you will wake up. Because sometimes, what happens to our people is when they get into positions of power, it goes to their head. And they lose touch with reality. They suddenly forget, what it means or what it used to mean, for them and people around them, to be in positions of poverty, or when your voice is not being heard. So for those who are organizing and engineering the debate for the presidency, the presidential debate, please, I beg of you to do a rethink. Bring all these guys to debate the issues, facts, not name calling, not anything else. Nigerians need to hear you. Nigerians have suffered enough. And it's almost like I could hear them every day that enough is enough. Nigerians, when it's time for you to vote, vote your conscience. Vote for the person that is representing what you believe in, representing your interest, not the interest of those who feel like they own the country. No one individual owns that country. It belongs to all of us. And when we do vote, we've got to vote for what we believe in. I do really have a lot to say about this, but we have to begin somewhere. We have to start somewhere. The people that make these decisions on who gets to participate in these debates should go back to the drawing board, include everybody. I mean everyone. Nigeria has gone past the stage, where we keep accepting that anything goes. We're too big for that. We're too important a country in the west coast of Africa and in the entire continent of Africa. Too important. Let us not keep allowing the rest of the world, to use us as a laughing stock, man, or to make our presence, be irrelevant or insignificant. So go back, include everybody, let them tell us what they're going to do. We've got to take everything that concerns Nigeria seriously, completely seriously. That's how the world will know that we are serious about our business and that we're serious about what we are doing or what we intend to do. Like I said, I have so many other things but I just wanted to make this short video. This is just something that crossed my mind and I wanted to share it with you. So please feel free to leave your comments and subscribe. And let me know how you feel. Let me know let's just have some conversation. Even if you don't agree with what I have said, let's have some conversation. Because everything now should be about debating and understanding, like if it doesn't go this way, it should go this way. If it doesn't go this way, it should go that way. We have to have common understanding, common dialogue, respectful dialogues about the issues concerning Nigeria. Because I'm very, very passionate about that country. Just as I know so many people, my friends, my family members who are here in America, and some of them, in other parts of the world, and many of them in Nigeria. We are all passionate about the country. We love Nigeria, and we want things to work. And things have to work. But we are the ones that need to make it possible. We have to take things seriously. We have to apply ourselves the best way we can, apply ourselves in the system, to make things work. So thank you. Leave your comments, and let's have some conversation. May God bless you all.